Hi, I'm Claire. Welcome to FYI Newsbyte. Here's what we found for your information this lunchtime. Ulster Bank customers are set to have cash flow problems for yet another week. The issues for account holders are set to continue, so says its parent bank, Royal Bank of Scotland. Bank bosses are to be quizzed over the technical glitch that's caused chaos for customers. The exact cause of the error is still a mystery. Our masters are in town. The Troika have popped over for the 7th review of the bailout programme. Representatives from the European Union, the European Central Bank and the IMF will be checking over the books at the Department of Finance until next week. Land ahoy! The Volvo Ocean Race has come to an end in Galway Bay. The boats entered the harbour to a crowd of thousands just after 2 a.m. French yacht Groupama with carryman Damien Foxall on board has been declared the overall winner. Nearly 1.8 million homeowners are still in the dark stateside. Utility crews are working to restore power to homes and businesses after a weekend of violent storms, but are warning that it may take much of the week. With record-breaking temperatures, concerns are rising about the sick and elderly.
I have a next-door neighbour who is 92 years old and cannot get out of her house. And the tree here has landed on both of their cars, and if it was an emergency, the firemen would be the only ones who would go in and be able to get her. And with no air conditioning and the heat in the 90s, it's been very frustrating.
A bus heading to the Thai resort of Koh Samui has crashed, killing 10 people and wounding a further 17. Police say the bus blew a tyre and crashed into an electricity pole. 2 Indians were among those killed. The others were from Thailand and included the driver. Iran has launched several missiles as part of a military exercise. The missiles, which included long-range ones capable of hitting US warships in the Persian Gulf, successfully hit their targets. Iran holds several military manoeuvres a year. This one coincides with the beginning of an EU oil embargo meant to put pressure on the country over its nuclear programme. And toys for big boys. The world's most extreme My Little Pony fans have galloped to a convention centre in New Jersey in the US. The children's toy has a whole new generation of followers, adult men in fancy dress known as My Little Bronies. Many of the fans were decked out in wigs and costumes, paying homage to the 1980s cartoon series.
I recognize that the target demographic is for basically 6-year-old girls, but if you enjoy it, you know.
FYI is interactive. From your opinions to news you think we should be covering, we want to hear it all.
FYI is available to you 24/7 online for all the information you need to know. Simply log on to tv3.ie/3e/FYI. Here you'll find the latest stories, video catch-ups, comments and the FYI blog. We're also available to you on Twitter and Facebook. Just log on to the website and hit the social networking shortcuts.
Time now for a look at the funniest clips on the web. Here's our top 5. At 5, talk about going at a snail's pace. We thought this lad would never get out of the shower. In at 4, when dance moves get awkward, put your hands up for the rubber arm brigade. At 3 today, when it says for ages 3 and up, it probably doesn't mean you. In at 2, remember when you throw the stick to let go of the dog. Or not, as the case may be. And at 1, a reporter gets a little too close to the weather story.
That is not true. We did call the sheriff's office. So at this point, there is no evacuation orders. And hey, after that, maybe I'll go join those kids on the raft.
We did call the sheriff's office. So at this...
Tune into FYI later for the newest downloads. We'll have more on the top stories, all of today's tech news, and Paul will be here with sport. We'll see you back here at 6, right here on 3E.